Taylor and Travis were spotted on a romantic vacation in Lake Como during a break on the Eras Tour in 2024. So I think they could go back. It's private, it's exclusive, and it's downright beautiful. I mean, wouldn't we all want to spend our honeymoon drinking wine on the back of a Venetian taxi while gallivanting between historic villas? I know I would.
What if everything we think we know about Taylor Swift's wedding is exactly what she wants us to think, and none of it is real? That's the theory that just went viral online, and once you hear it, you won't be able to look at the last month of leaks the same way ever again. One fan posted a take that sent shockwaves through every corner of the internet. It's wild to me that nobody is considering that they're leaking these stories so that their actual wedding day ends up being a secret. Read that again. What if the date, the venue, the guest list, the honeymoon, every detail that has been pouring out to the press for weeks isn't a breach of security at all? What if it's the security? What if Taylor Swift has been feeding the media exactly what she wants them to believe so that the real plans stay completely hidden? Because when you look at the evidence, this theory doesn't just make sense. It makes more sense than anything else. Let's break it down. Think about what we've been told. June 13th, Ocean House in Watch Hill, Rhode Island. Indoor ceremony, 300 guests, a 9-destination honeymoon starting in the Bahamas and ending in Hawaii. Every single detail has been attributed to unnamed sources close to the couple. But here's what doesn't add up. This is Taylor Swift, the woman who dug tunnels under buildings to avoid being seen, the woman who got airlifted through skylights, the woman who changed her phone number after private texts leaked, the woman who told a talk show host her wedding would be huge and then said, "Oh, you'll know," with the kind of smile that tells you she's already 3 steps ahead of everyone in the room.
I'm so excited about it. I'm just like, I know it's going to be fun to plan because I think the only stressful weddings are the ones where you have a small amount and people are on the bubble.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
And you have to evaluate or assess your relationship with them.
Yeah.
To see if they should be there.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that.
Does that sound like a woman whose entire wedding plan accidentally leaked to every outlet in the country? Or does that sound like a woman who is running the most elaborate misdirection campaign in the history of celebrity events? Now look at the people around her. Kelce was ambushed on a podcast with coloring books, literally caught with markers in her hands while a host tried to trick her into spilling details. And she said, "I would love to give you all the details, I don't have them."
Now that your brain is busy and you're so focused on coloring, what can we expect from Taylor and Travis's wedding?
I would love to give you all the details. I don't have them.
Graham Norton spent months letting the world believe he signed NDAs for the wedding, and then went on record last week and said it was a joke that Americans took literally. He confirmed he has not signed any NDA.
Who invited you to her wedding?
I can say nothing.
That means it's happening.
I've signed so many NDAs.
Donna Kelce was asked about the wedding on every platform she touched and gave away absolutely nothing. Every single person in the inner circle has held the line with 0 cracks.
Did you have to sign an NDA even though you're the mother?
No. No, they know I can keep a secret.
Okay.
And yet, somehow, the press has the date, the venue, the guest list, and the full honeymoon route. That doesn't match. Either everyone in the family is the greatest collection of liars in sports history, or the information that's leaking isn't coming from the family at all. It's coming from Taylor. On purpose, through channels she controls, with details that may or may not be real. And here's where it gets even more interesting. Sources have been saying for weeks that there's a leaker in Travis's camp, that someone close to him has been talking to the press, that Taylor is furious about it, that Travis is investigating. But what if that narrative is part of the operation too? What if the story about a leaker is itself a planted story, designed to make the media think they're getting real information from a rogue source, when in reality, the whole thing is being managed from the top? Think about how Taylor operates. She doesn't react to the media. She manipulates it. She has spent 20 years turning every album release, every Easter egg, every public appearance into a decoded message that fans spend weeks analyzing. She turned a cardigan into a marketing strategy. She turned a snake emoji into an entire album era. This is a woman who plants clues in nail polish colors. If anyone on earth is capable of running a fake leak campaign to protect her wedding, it's her.
I think the entering and exiting buildings without being seen.
You're all good at that.
Just put me in a garbage can and roll me. I don't care.
No,
honestly,
you don't.
No, I can fit in like a purse. I'm just digging tunnels under every building I go in.
Now, while the internet debates whether the leaks are real or orchestrated, Something genuinely beautiful is happening behind the scenes that most people haven't noticed yet. Italian genealogists just published new findings about Taylor's ancestry, revealing details about the immigrant success story in her family background. And this arrives right alongside the discovery that Travis has Croatian, Czech, and Polish roots on his mother Donna's side. His maternal great-grandmother had Croatian parents who came to America from the mountains of western Croatia. Taylor's family tree is now showing its own immigrant origins.
Croatians, we found out, we just recently found out we were Croatian. We didn't even know.
That's why I got so excited when you said Croatian.
I got some blood.
The wedding that the world can't stop talking about isn't just a celebrity event anymore. It's being framed as a celebration of immigrant success in America. Two families with roots that stretch across oceans, coming together in a country that their ancestors crossed the world to reach. And the mothers are already bonding over it. Earlier this year, Andrea Swift and Donna Kelce were spotted together at the Sundance Film Festival, arm in arm, attending events without their famous children. Sources said the outing was a sign of how serious Taylor and Travis are about their future. The moms are building a friendship of their own, and the fact that both families are now discovering shared immigrant heritage adds another layer to what this wedding represents, not just for Taylor and Travis, but for the people who came before them. Meanwhile, one detail from the leaked reports that fans keep coming back to is the claim that Taylor paid another bride to give up the June 13th date at the venue she wanted. If that's true, it's the most Taylor Swift move in the history of wedding planning. But if the leak theory is correct, what if that detail was planted too? What if there is no other bride? What if the date isn't June 13th at all? What if the venue isn't even in Rhode Island? The beauty of the theory is that once you accept it, every detail becomes suspect, every source becomes questionable, every headline becomes a potential decoy, and the only people who actually know the truth are the two people at the center of it all. Sources say the couple doesn't even agree on how to handle the situation. Taylor reportedly wants maximum lockdown, tighter security, fewer people with access, last-minute details delivered right before the event. Travis keeps saying the only thing that matters is the two of them at the altar. He's calm, she's strategic, and together, they're either falling apart under the pressure of a leak, or they're running the most brilliant smokescreen in modern celebrity history. Here's what we know for sure. Kylie is giving nothing. Norton was joking. Donna is replacing windows.
Do we think there's a wedding this year?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay. Do you really not know?
I have no idea.
You're not going to lie.
Yes.
I know.
Not gonna lie.
I know you're not going to get yourself in trouble either.
Never.
I know, but
we're so excited to celebrate, though.
I know, of course.
We can't wait.
We all are.
Can you please post the renovations that your mom's doing?
Please. You already know. I didn't even know she was doing these things. If she needed a guy to come, screw some door hinges in, she could have just called me. But I guess she's doing a big, massive renovation.
So Donna's changed. 9 windows and 6 doors, Mom? Really? We are that spoiled now? You got to do all your windows in that condo?
The article actually revealed that she got 9 windows and 6 doors replaced. I have a couple questions about this. I don't know that she has 6 doors in her house. Minor detail, but I get it. And that was a little earth-shattering for me because Donna, she is well organized. She is far more structured than anyone that lives in our house. When I found out the news, I was in our home days before this news actually dropped, when my mother-in-law herself told me that her plans going home were to get new windows.
This album probably also feels very happy and confident and free because that's the way that I get to feel every single day of my life because of my fiance, who's here tonight.
Oh, so awesome. Hey, you are so good at that. You crushed me.
Yeah, that was amazing. You were so relaxed.
Let's slide down a little.
Love you.
Andrea and Donna are bonding at film festivals. The honeymoon itinerary reads like a world tour. The ancestry of both families traces back to immigrants who crossed oceans. And one fan theory, posted casually online, just made the entire world question whether anything we've been told about this wedding is real. 75 days until whatever actually happens. The leaks haven't stopped, the theories haven't stopped, and Taylor Swift, the woman who built an empire on Easter eggs and misdirection, is either losing control of her biggest secret or playing the longest game of her career. If it's the second one, she's already won. And we won't know it until we're watching the photos drop from a wedding that happened somewhere nobody expected, on a date nobody predicted, in a way that nobody saw coming. That would be the most Taylor Swift thing of all time. That's all for this video, folks. See you next time.